Hey VC, here to do the vinyl tag vibe. Definitely a pretty cool concept by the VC, the vinyl community. I am happy to partake and share with you some of my vinyl vibes. Definitely always find this to be very interesting. This is my first time participating in this, but I hope that you can dig some of my selections. I'm Haji, Captain Groove, and of course we're all here because we love vinyl records. And I love the tag, the questions are pretty awesome. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get right to it. Favorite album purchased in 2021. I have to say, my favorite vinyl album, Droga's Wave, Lupe Fiasco. If you follow hip hop or especially the true lyricists of the game, Lupe Fiasco is fantastic. He has many, in my opinion, stellar albums. But Droga's Wave to me is definitely the best. And this is my best pickup for definitely for 2021. All right. Album by First Person You Saw Live. I'll pass that one. I don't have anything to represent that. Album by a duo. Yeah, definitely have something for that. Jeanne. Classic R&B vibes. 90s era. So many great songs. Hey Mr. DJ was one of my favorite. Sending My Love, Sweet Taste of Love. So many great songs. I think they still do make music, but obviously we all know them for their classics from the 90s. So duo, album by a duo, Jeanne. If you are unfamiliar with them, definitely check them out. Album in the Shrink. Yeah. Oh yeah. Audioslave. Haven't even opened it up, but great album. Rest in peace, Chris Cornell, legend, one of the best voices. Just a awesome singer, great group, good vibes. I think on this album, Shadow of the Sun, I mean that's just, to me, Hypnotize, Getaway Car, a lot of great grooves on this. Definitely represents the Shrink, Shrink rap, but Audioslave is a classic. So again, the vinyl tag, I'm moving along here. Concept album. I think I may have seen this represented in a few other tags. Great album. Good Kid, Mad City, Kendrick Lamar. Classic. Conceptual album represents, I guess one would say, a day in the life or the week of a young man in South Central. Great album. One of the premier lyricists of today, Kendrick Lamar. So that represents that particular tag. And so again, moving on, so that was concept album. Album you've not played yet. Well, I love jazz music. I love all types of music. One of my favorite artists is Lonnie Liston Smith. He's just brilliant jazz artist. He has a lot of albums. This Love Goddess. I did pick this up. I have not listened to it as of yet, but if it's anything like the rest of the Lonnie Liston Smith projects, it's going to be fantastic. But this represents album that I have not listened to as of yet. So again, we're just moving down this list. I appreciate you being with me. And it's a pleasure to meet you all. Good to be a part of the VC, and definitely look to checking out your list as well. All right, so artists you've discovered in 2021. Don't have any artists that I discovered in 2021 as far as a representation for vinyl. So I'll skip that. Live album. All right. So I'm a big Red Hot Chili Peppers fan, if you have to ask. Great album, live, Buenos Aires, 1993. So this is some good early Chili Peppers. Just a fantastic group. Love Red Hot Chili Peppers. Definitely check this out if you can find this. I don't think it's too hard to find, but it's pretty solid, pretty solid. So this represents live album. All right, so moving along. Album from a different continent. Well, that continent would be Europe. And one of my favorite artists, I spent time over in England, Omar Lifeuk. He is a brilliant, soulful UK artist. You know, he has fans like Erykah Badu and you know, Keith Sweat, and I mean, he has a lot of people that really love his music. I actually met him here in the States at one of his shows. Awesome guy. Omar, check out Omar. Again, that's representing the UK, Europe. All right, so moving down the list. Again, I appreciate you being with me. All right, album with a price sticker still on the jacket. Well, I have the variant Pinata, Freddie Gibbs and Madlib. As you can see, price sticker is still there, $27.99. Hasn't been opened as of yet, but Pinata's a great album. Madlib, Freddie Gibbs, they do a lot of good music together. Definitely recommend you checking Pinata out. All right, so punk or new wave album? Well, new wave in a sense, you know, Echo Dome. Fantastic project. You know, it's like electronic. There's a lot of space theme sounds, things that we associate with the outer space. Pretty sweet project. Again, Echo Dome. I think that's how you pronounce it, but fantastic. I recommend it. Something you can just kind of put in the background while you're chilling, you're cooking, you're relaxing, and it is definitely pretty cool. So again, that's Echo Dome. All right, so moving along here, box set, absolutely. Brazil Funk Power. This is Soul Jazz Records, Brazilian style. Fantastic. Funk, baile funk. And these are some throwbacks. As you can see, there's Pele on the cover. This is a box set. Haven't opened it. It's like an art piece for me right now. But it's pretty sweet if you can find this. Classic samba soul. Very good. All right, so again, we're doing the vinyl tag. All right, so album with a sporting theme. I do not have anything to represent that. So we're gonna move right on along. Jazz album. Well, I've mentioned to you Lonnie Liston Smith. Here is another Lonnie Liston Smith and the Cosmic Echoes. Expansions. Fantastic project. You know, Lonnie Liston, if you're into his jazz, obviously Lonnie's jazz, at the time he really came into being a jazz star, a lot of his jazz was considered pushing the envelope a little bit out of the norm. He had a lot of mysticism in his tonations, just a very different artist, jazz artist. I love it. That's a great album. Most of Lonnie's projects are fantastic. All right, so moving along. Best of album. I don't have anything to represent that. Album with at least 8 people on the cover. This one was pretty tricky, but I found it. Midnight Marauders. Tribe Called Quest. Part of the native tongue origin of hip hop. That's along with De La Soul, Stetsasonic. And as you can see, there are a lot of people on this cover. And actually, these are many great hip hop artists, whether we're talking Dougie Fresh, we're talking the Beastie Boys, De La Soul, MC Lyte, Ice-T. So basically this cover for Midnight Marauders is basically an homage to a lot of their great contemporaries, a lot of their, people that are a part of the hip hop community that has created great music. So Midnight Marauders, that definitely represents a cover with at least 8 people on the jacket. Soundtrack, Lost in Translation. What can you say? This movie's a classic. The soundtrack's a classic. I had to have it on vinyl. All right, show some VCLT. West Side Gun. Classic project. I like the majority of his projects. This is Hitler Wears Hermes 7. Very, very, very good hip hop. Boom bap. There is a little, there's definitely the boom bap sound to it. Their producer, Derringer, and a lot of the producers they work with, they adhere to the boom bap classic sound. So just figure these West Side Gun, Benny the Butcher, they're the children of the Wu-Tang Clan, definitely following along that path, that origin of real hip hop. Okay, so moving along, album with no writing on the jacket. I did not have anything to represent that. 7-inch single. Master Ace Marco Polo was actually signed. It's called Eat. Very good song. Master Ace, another legend. He's probably on that Midnight Marauders cover. Just fantastic. Eat. That represents the 7-inch single. Color vinyl album. Absolutely. Obviously, rest in peace to MF Doom, Czarface. This is a album that they did together. It's called Super What, and the vinyl is pretty cool. It's pretty actually. It's considered a starburst orange color. Pretty sweet. So I'm gonna just share it with you here. There you go. So that represents the color vinyl. Great album. 7L, Esoteric, Czarface, Collective with Inspector Deck from Wu-Tang Clan, and the late great MF Doom. Great album. All right, and then so again we're wrapping up the vinyl tag. Album from 1982. Kissing to Be Clever. Classic. Boy George Culture Club representing 1982. All right, so again, wanted to say hello again, and glad to be a part of the vinyl tag. Wanted to share some of my vinyl with you. Vinyl Groovers, I'd love to have you as a follower on YouTube, on Instagram. It's just Vinyl Groovers. And definitely here to represent and be a part of the wonderful VC community. All right, take care. Peace.